Hey guys, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. Today we are going to be doing a Parisian build. We are going to make like a very big Parisian build with a full cafe and with beautiful Parisian apartments as well. Though I also made two Parisian apartments, but this footage was way too long to incorporate both of them. This is even way too long, I would say, but I wanted to show you, so I hope you don't mind. You are going to see the second apartment in the screenshots as well, so that was the way that I can incorporate both of these apartments. So I went fully on traditional Parisian style in here, as well with the cafe bars, very classical, antique, beautiful. We're going to see it's very classy, sassy, gorgeous. I'm hoping that you are going to like this build. I love it very much. For all of you who are on my channel for some time now, you probably saw one Parisian apartment that I did at the beginning of my YouTube career. Just joking. But yeah, this is one of my favorite styles. I always dreamed about having a Parisian styled apartment somewhere in the middle of Paris, somewhere in the center of that beautiful, beautiful European French town. And I'm just so totally in love with their architecture. They have the few different architectural styles in the center, but I really wanted to make this one today. I can definitely say that this is not going to be my last French build or apartment or anything. I really like to build in that style. I like all the details on the exterior, and I like the interior style as well. I like that minimalistic style but mixed with modern and also antique things. They can find the Parisians are very into their culture. Their culture is very important in them, so they're like, I think they think about less is more. They don't have a lot of furniture, but almost everything that they have is like some beautiful design pieces or antique pieces. And you're going to see in that apartment that I'm going to show you, I really incorporate a lot of things like that. For the second apartment, I went on a different style. I took more of a French country style, let's say, and I really like that one. I made that one for the painter Sims, so it has a little gallery as well. I think you're just going to love it. It's so adorable. Well, probably some simmers would do more than just one apartment or two apartments in such a big of a build, but I really wanted to make like a very glamorous big apartment, and I'm glad that I did it. I really used a space, I would say, on the best way I possibly could. And as you can see, I'm using a lot of custom content in here. I used custom content from Felix Andre Harry and some of the Peacemaker. I think I used like windows for the cafe bars from Peacemaker. Actually, I'm not entirely sure because he has some recolors from the original windows. I think I just like used the windows that are already in the game, but they're like the bigger versions of those windows because they were just very fitting for this entire environment. They're very classy, like everything else. So you can see me struggling a lot at this exterior part. All these walls are full of decorations, and it's very funny. Actually, I did this like 1 week or 2 weeks before Felix Andre made his new pack, a Parisian pack. So I didn't use anything from his new pack, unfortunately, but I still think that this looks very Parisian style. I actually had one guy on my stream from Paris, and he told me that this build reminds him on his home, and I was very happy about it. Who wouldn't be? Like that was just literally the biggest compliment I could get at the time, because I'm always kind of scared when I'm doing like a team build from another country's architecture from another countries. I'm always scared that I'm going to screw up, that I'm going to offend somebody or something like that, and I really don't want that. Recently, I've been doing a Japanese house as well, which is also like, I've never been to Japan, so, you know, I'm from Europe, I'm from Croatia, and we have such different designs. Actually, we have much more similar architecture in center of Zagreb than like it's quite similar to Paris, but I would say less detailed. But Japan, well, not even close. But that's something that attracts me right away to make a building, you know? I don't like to be in my comfort zone. Being in my comfort zone makes me feel uncomfortable. Okay, that doesn't have any sense, but that's true. That's kind of true. I really like to experiment with a lot of different styles, and you could see me doing the gothic builds as well, like for the vampire haunted home, and like I really like that different architectural styles from another countries, and that just makes me feel inspired. I could spend like the whole day searching those types of builds on Pinterest and just taking some inspirations and things like that. It makes me happy. So this really made me happy. And I think it's the most important if you are a builder in The Sims 4, or if you are a real architect, that you are able to do what you want. That's the purpose of creativity, you know. Just do what you have to do, what you're best at, what makes you happy, and make it the best you possibly can. So this is why I did this French Parisian build, because I really like that style. I enjoying it, and I'm going to do it again, just so you know. maybe not the build, maybe more like French country. We are going to see. I don't have any plans right now. My memory card is like full of my builds already. My boyfriend is always saying me, come on, Monica, you need to clean this up, be quicker, make more builds. And I'm like, okay, that's so much work to do. And I'm streaming almost every day. So almost every day I'm doing another build. And I also deleted a lot of my builds and things like that. Yeah. I'm a lazy ass, I know. But I'm trying to do my best. I can guarantee you that I'm trying to do my best. And well, at least I'm hoping that you are enjoying the builds I'm publishing. And I'm really trying to do builds without custom content as well, so I'm trying to do both on stream and on the YouTube. I already told you that custom content really makes me happy, especially this type of one, but I could never do something like this without custom content. That's the problem, and that's why I've been using it for the builds like that. I mean, I really saw a lot of YouTubers doing French builds before, Parisian builds before, and that's fine, but I need those details, because if I don't have them, I just don't feel it, I like to make my builds look realistic to the reality. That's just how I roll, So, as you can see, I still doing this outdoor part, and we are like on 13 minutes of this video. Well, it's going to be a long one. I really tried to cut it out as much as I could, but there are just so many details into this that I just couldn't. It was like, whether I'm going to do it like full or I'm going to delete it. At first, I really wanted to incorporate the second apartment as well, but actually I didn't want it to make it. That wasn't my initial idea. My initial idea was to just make a cafe bar in one apartment, but people on Twitch just loved it so much that they decided they want to see another one as well. So yeah, I'm a crowd pleaser. I'm always trying to do what people like me to do, so I did that once again and said, okay guys, I will do one more apartment if that makes you happy. But it was just such a long footage. I just couldn't incorporate everything because I don't even think that somebody wants to see the Sims build like for 40 minutes, especially not for 55 or one hour or anything. So I kind of stopped. I deleted it from the footage and just edit some screenshots, and I think you will be able to see it all, especially if you decided to download this, if you have Felix Andres and Aries custom content. I think you would like this very much in your game, especially for the cafe bar. I didn't put it as a residential lot, so it's a cafe bar but I think you can change that and you can do whatever with it. I think I must say I didn't think about it a lot. I never kind of do. I said it 1,000 times. I don't play with my Sims. I don't do gameplay. I'm just a builder, and that's something that will always stay that way. So I kind of just wanted to make a cafe bar and a beautiful, gorgeous Parisian apartment over it, and that's what I did. So hopefully you're fine with that, guys. So I really wanted to make all of this tiny balconies around this build and just incorporate the different elements, because when you see a Parisian build, it doesn't necessarily have the same windows on every floor, and it doesn't necessarily have the same statues and columns and things like that. It's those type of builds are very creative. They are looking like the piece of art, and that's what I wanted to bring here to the table, because I think that's the most beautiful thing on the Parisian builds. So I did that, and I also did this terrace in front of the cafe bar. I think it looks very cute. It's a little bit overgrown, as you can see over here. I added a lot of greenery and things like that, so it looks like it's very cozy and romantic. And I put a lot of lights outside as well, so the lighting is very nice. It's nighttime. So yeah, like a lot of details. I don't even know what to say anymore. I can't wait to start the interior so I can talk about this a little bit more, because we are here for almost 20 minutes already. By the way, guys, if you want, I don't need to put necessarily all of these details into my speed builds. You can tell me in the comments if you like that or not. I can always start only with the interior, just, put the whole build like the way it is, and start with the interior if that's something that you would like. Because I know that these footages are way too long for some people. But I don't know, you can always speed it up, cut it on some places or something like that. I just wanted to incorporate that because some people like the architecture more, and some of them likes the interior more. So it's like this game is for both worlds, I would say. So I always kind of want to incorporate as much as I can into my build, so everybody has the piece of them to enjoy, their styles and design. And you can see me doing this little terrace that I just mentioned in here. I decided to use these metal chairs and tables because I kind of like them the best. I tried a few things, but at the end I thought that this just looks perfect for this area in this style in particular. And I'm doing the interior of the cafe right now, and I was really thinking, what will I do in here? I put the piano. I also put like a fireplace, and I use a lot of antique, kind of rustic looking furniture. I don't know, that's how I see Paris. Like, they really know how to appreciate the old pieces of furniture and just show them in the best positive way, I would say, and that's very cool to me. I really like it. By the way, guys, I wanted to tell you, maybe you will notice at the screenshots that mirrors are acting kind of odd. I don't know why is that going on. I don't know if that about the CC mirrors or it's with all the mirrors, but when I do screenshots, like the reflection in the mirrors look like there is no walls. It looks very weird. I haven't even noticed that for a few times, and then when I was doing that Victorian haunted home for the vampires, I noticed that problem, and honestly I don't know how to fix it. So if somebody has the same problem, can you please tell me, or if anybody knows how to fix it, I would really appreciate that, because at first you don't even notice it, because you don't look at the reflection in the mirror or anything. But when you look at it closely, you can see it clearly, and also you can see it right now here when I'm doing this footage in front of this mirror, that like walls looks very strange or non-existent, or I don't know what is going on and why is that, but yeah, it looks very odd. So I'm sorry about that if you notice that on my screenshots. I just can't change it. I don't know how. So I would really appreciate if somebody knows how to change that or fix it, or I don't know. Yeah, that would be cool. So I'm doing this bar over here. I think it looks very cozy. I use this darker brown tones and the green wallpapers, and as well this beautiful tapestry of old Paris. And I think it was very fitting to this theme. I really loved it. I don't know, guys, I just really enjoyed this build. I really enjoy while looking at this footage, and it makes me so proud of myself. I would go there and live there right now. Life in Paris. Yeah, I can dream about that, but don't think so. And also that would be probably quite hard language to learn for me. But yeah, it looks very beautiful though. It's very interesting style, and I don't really think that you can see something so beautiful in this I can't find the word. In this era in any country. Although I would say the English people also like that antique kind of looking architecture, design, and design in interior. So maybe they are like somewhere here around that. I think those are the like historical things. Some people just appreciate their history a lot more than others, I would say. I don't know, is that offensive or anything? I didn't want it to be. I just noticed that some countries are, very into their history, and they really appreciate that, and their languages, and things like that. It's very interesting. I wouldn't say that Croatian people are like that. I mean, not in that particular way throughout all the history. We are like more simple, more simplified. I don't even know, but yeah, I think that English people and French people are definitely like that. And I also incorporate like 2 bathrooms, like a male and female bathroom. And I use this beautiful tiles from the wall tiles are from Alexandre, and this floor tiles are from Harry. And those are very beautiful because you can customize them, and I really like that when I'm doing something this elegant and sleek and old school. I think those styles are just perfect for this type of build. So I was very glad that this time I used some custom content. Oh my gosh, I know that I'm talking way too much about the custom content, but I think that some people gets me. I think that some people really gets me, and I'm not alone in this. So thank you, people. Thank you, people who gets me, So here we are trying to make these staircases as best as we can. I really struggled with that part. I changed the staircase quite a bit. I was really thinking about where the windows are and where the entrance to the apartments are going to be. So that was quite a problematic area for me, but at the end I figured it out. So thank you, Lord. Because I was really kind of struggling with that. And this apartment is so, oh my god, so gorgeous. I incorporate, of course, the white panel walls. That's so typical Parisian. They have those beautiful white high walls with the decorations on them, and the double doors as well. And they really like chandeliers still, which is just amazing. I think that a beautiful chandelier can make any interior so much better. So I was very glad that I could incorporate all those elements I usually wouldn't. And it was very beautiful experience. Experience. But yeah, I did only 1 bedroom once again. Although yesterday we've got bunk beds, so I really want to do something with those. By the way, guys, what do you think about bunk beds? I am kind of disappointed, to be quite honest, because we can't put like a functional table, two-tile table underneath or anything like that. I'm really hoping that they're going to fix it, because that's kind of a point of a bunk beds. And yeah, I think that I'm not alone in this. I think that a lot of simmers are very disappointed about that, and like we've been waiting for those bunk beds for like so long, and now they're not working properly, and that's devastating. And yeah, please, Sims team, please just, do your job, please. I would really appreciate that. I don't know why is it such a problem to make some things functional, but yeah. I'm really waiting for Bar Lives to come out. I don't know how about you. I don't necessarily think that I'm going to play Bar Lives and that I'm going to stop to play The Sims. That's not very realistic, but I have high hopes that Power Lives is going to be easier to use, and I saw a lot of tutorials and things like that, and the ways how can you move walls around and shapes you can do with your walls, and how can you extend your furniture and things like that. And I am really hoping to see that soon, and I'm really hoping to see that in The Sims 5, because I don't really think that we are going to get something like that in The Sims 4. This is already quite an old game. It's like, how old is it? Like 6 years? I think it's around 6 years, maybe even 7 right now. I'm not entirely sure, but it's quite an old game, so I have high hopes for The Sims 5. I don't really think that The Sims 5 will come soon, and on one hand, I'm hoping it's not going to go out so fast. Because we have so many packs right now in The Sims 4, and we finally got really started, with this game, and I think now it has like the big boom effect. So I'm not entirely sure that The Sims 5 is going to come out so soon, but when it comes up someday, hopefully it's going to be better than this one, and less laggy, please, and with the better camera, not jumping all around all the time. So yeah. Guys, I'm really hoping that you like this apartment. We are here in the kitchen right now. I did like a bathroom and that area with table right now, I think, yes, and like a little library / dining area, which I really like. I used around the table, I think it's from Felixandre, maybe it's from Peacemaker, I can't guarantee, but yeah, it's around the table and it looks gorgeous, and it fits very good with that space. And I really needed to think about the floor plan of this space, of this place, because the shapes were very odd because of all these windows and the things that I was going for the exterior, and I just made very, very strange shapes inside. But yeah, I think at the end it went very well. I have two beautiful, gorgeous fireplaces. As I already said, I really wanted to combine the modern with the antique. I think that's very close to the Parisian style. Every time I'm looking at some magazines or Pinterest or just looking for some inspiration, I can see that Parisian people really like that combination between old and new, and they have a lot of designer pieces and things like that. Although they usually don't have these big apartments, such a big apartments, they're usually smaller, like gorgeous but smaller. But yeah, I just wanted to have a lot of space to play with, and also I use that living room a lot, that Alexander and Harry did together, their last collaboration. I'm really hoping that Alexander and Harry are going to make another collaboration pretty soon, because I just love what they're doing separately and together. But I really like their collaborations, because we always get very modern furniture, but the furniture that we can combine in a lot of different styles, very big diversity. We get very, like, just a lot of diversity with their items, and that's amazing. And also their clutter is wow, like, I'm so thankful for them. So I'm really hoping that they're going to do something new together. I don't know, maybe a bedroom. I think they didn't do a bedroom together. They did like a kitchen and a bathroom and a garden, and now the living room. So probably the bedroom should be next. Fingers crossed. We will see. And I put this beautiful bedroom in here. I played with this beautiful red color, royal red, and I also did a walk-in closet, like a tiny walk-in closet, but it's still a very good extension to this room, I would say. Everything just looks very luxurious and Parisian, and I'm very thankful for that. I really like doing this. So guys, hopefully you like it. Tell me in the comments, would you like to see more of builds like this? What historical theme you would like to see next, because I'm definitely going to do some of it. Please, if you haven't do that yet, subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment. do that for me, will you? I appreciate you all, guys. You make me very happy by looking at my speed builds. It's a dream come true, and thank you all for that. So that's probably everything that I wanted to say. Enjoy the screenshots, and I'm hoping to see you all very, very soon. Sending you a lot of kisses, and bye, guys!